Hi everybody, it's Peter's Arms, Griniflix Adventure 8. Welcome to another video. I'm back. I've been overseas, travelling Africa, well actually travelling Egypt and also Europe and Italy. But more importantly, today's video is about a photo shoot that's coming up at my studio. And I'll be using my Noctilux lenses on my Leica M cameras. So something special about this is I'm inviting photographers who would like to join this shoot. So I'll be running it like a workshop and I can provide details for anyone interested, but more about that in this video. Yes, I've been away for a whole month almost, I think, since my last video, so no doubt you've missed me, but anyway, I'm back now. Yes, the travel took me to Egypt, and that was something on my bucket list for many years, so it was great to actually get there and experience it. There will be a video that will come out eventually. I did take my Nikon equipment actually for that shoot, the Nikon ZF, and that was really the only camera that I had other than my GoPro to do some videoing as well. More on that in the future. So back to this video. Yeah, the studio shoot, I've actually selected a couple of themes for that. The first theme will be silhouette and bodyscape. I have a model that I've worked with in the past, Shana, and she will be working with me, and I'll be setting up the lights in the studio well beforehand so that we can have a very smooth workshop as well. So if you are interested in doing a photo shoot, you're a photographer or your experience doesn't matter, because basically everything will be hands-on in the photo shoot. All you need to do is just bring your own camera. If for some reason you don't have your own camera, you wish to use a camera, then I can supply the camera as well. But anyway, those details we can discuss for anyone interested in joining the workshop. Yeah, so the three cameras that I'll be using are my Leica M10 monochrome. And the lens that I've got on this one is the Noctilux f1.0, and this is this was 1982 version. So that's one lens and camera combo that I'll be using. I've got my Leica M10R, and on this one I've got the Noctilux 1.2. Now this is the retro version or the remake version of the original back in the 1960s. And this was 2024 lens, so that's a new lens. And also got my Leica M11, and on this one I've got the Noctilux f0.95. They are all quite different, and it's going to be interesting to see what sort of results we get. All three lenses are different in the way they do their bokeh, how much is in focus, whether it's across the entire field, whether it's just in the center. So I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of results I get with all these three combinations. There is some handling challenges and quite different in all of these. The heaviest combination is the Noctilux f0.95. This weighs a ton. So this combination of camera and lens comes in at almost 1.5 kilograms, 1.422. The lightest combination is with the Noctilux f1.2, and that comes in about just over a kilogram. So that's almost 400 grams difference. And then something in between is this one here with the Noctilux f1.0. And the weight difference is all in the lenses, so the body weight of all of these three bodies is very similar, but it's the lenses that vary in weight considerably. The handling of the focus, these are all obviously manual focus, so the other key factor that will affect the ease of use is just the focus ring. And what I've just noticed, when I've got them all side by side, the easiest focus ring to operate is on the 1.2 here, because it's got the profile and it's quite wide and it's easy to get your fingers there, and it doesn't interrupt with the aperture ring here. so readily. The 0.95, it's got basically a smooth operation, which is really nice. But as you get to infinity, then your fingers start to interfere with the aperture ring, so it's easy to knock the aperture ring. Just an observation. On the 1.0, the whole knurling on the focus ring is quite narrow, and it is a long throw on this, but again it's quite clear from the aperture ring, so I'm not expecting to bump that so easily. Also the clicks here are quite firm, so it doesn't knock itself off 1.0. I will be shooting wide open on all of these lenses, and yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. I will be filming the workshop in entirety, and that will be available for viewing as well for my Patreon members. So if you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, then do contact me, and we'll work out how that process will work as well. So and any future Patreon members will have access to the studio video as well. But there will be some highlights that I will take out of that shoot, and that will be published in the normal YouTube videos that I produce on my channel. It will go for up to 2 hours, so that gives enough time to get things settled down. I have everything prepared beforehand with regards to lighting, and once the model arrives, we get Shana organised and everything, and then we start the shoot. We'll experiment with poses, with lighting, and with the operation of the cameras that will be in use, both the ones that I'll be using, and obviously you as a workshop participant, what equipment you'll be using as well. It will be using continuous light as opposed to flash for this particular shoot, and yeah, so we'll try and minimize as many variables as possible to make it as smooth as possible as well. So the things that as a participant you will learn is working with the model, interacting, setting up lighting, choosing composition, posing, all the basics of basically doing portrait photography and working with a model. There will be a fee involved, and we can discuss that, but basically the fee will be to cover the cost of the model, and also cost of the studio as well. So we're trying to keep the cost to a minimum. There will be a limit to how many participants we can have in the studio, and again we can talk about that depending on the level of interest. The dates are yet to be set, but it's likely to be in the next few weeks at the point of this video being released. But there will be future workshops coming up as well, so by all means do contact me. We can discuss dates that may be applicable for you as well. The way I'm planning to run the workshops on an ongoing basis for this year is either as small groups or as individuals, depending on people's interests and availability. I hope that's a good intro as far as this upcoming workshop. It'd be great to hear from you if you're able to join. With regards to the Patreon, if you think that if you're overseas, obviously you can't join the workshop. The workshop will be held at my studio in Gosford, which is about 90 minutes drive or public transport train from Sydney CBD, north of Sydney. I'm looking forward to working with Shana again. I'm looking forward to work with anyone that's able to join the workshop, and if you would like to join the Patreon team, then by all means I'd welcome you as well. That obviously supports the channel, and I can get more videos out to you guys as well. So if it's the first time to my channel, you haven't already subscribed, press subscribe, you'll be and also press notifications. You'll be notified when next video is out. And if you like the video, then give it a thumbs up. That's how you support the channel. By all means, also go to my website, adventure8.com.au, and the shopping tab, and you'll see all the affiliate companies that I work with, and you might be able to pick up a discount item of some kind. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the workshop or at the next video. Cheers. Bye.